You know, they say what a difference a day makes, huh? Well, sometimes it takes a little longer than a day. However, when you have something and you have a project and you work on it consistently and you keep on going for it. On this project, it's been a lot of fun. And I've been extremely lucky and blessed to work with all the right people and bring in all the right teammates on this one. I'm gonna wanna introduce you to some folks, and I'm gonna wanna talk to you about some folks as well. But I really wanna show you this beautiful property. The property address is 6533 Kaneko Drive, right here in San Jose. It's an absolutely gorgeous property, and I can't wait to show it to you because you did see the before, and now I'm gonna show you the after. You're gonna see the beauty of the change from where we were to where we are now, and it's gonna blow your socks off. Let's go take a look. As I mentioned, I was able to bring in some of the best people on this project and the best teammates I could possibly think of. One of the people I wanted to introduce to you is Luis Jimenez. Luis Jimenez is the owner of LJ Drywall Paint Incorporated. Luis is a carpenter by trade. So Luis, it was incredible. Some of the things that we needed to get done couldn't be done and ordered. They had to be fabricated. And so to have things fabricated, if you've ever had a project at all, it tends to take a lot of time and it can be very painful. Luis was great about just figuring out what we needed to do and then getting it done. So I really appreciate all the work Luis did. So if you're going to do a remodel, you certainly want to bring a design team in. And they're going to help you with the colors, they're going to help you with layouts when it's possible. They're also going to help you with different ideas. Nadia and Alicia at Harmonique Design Studio are fantastic to work with, and I work with them on all my projects. I love working with them, and they always have really good feedback and really amazing ideas. So one of the things that came up as we were looking at how we're going to redo this kitchen is how are we going to make this wall more functional? This wall itself was just all cabinets. The initial idea was to turn it into a pony wall, and ultimately the pony wall just did not turn out because of the way that the roof is designed. It would be a little more costly and it just didn't make as much sense. So Nadia came up with the idea of doing a coffee nook. And so we created a coffee nook here, and creating this coffee nook just makes it so much more simplistic. In the morning you wake up, you have your coffee ready to go, and then you're ready to work inside the kitchen as well. Everything is very functional and fluid. And you also have the pantry that we had at the same time before. So now you have a beautiful pantry, and you also have the coffee nook, and everything just flows seamlessly together. Inside of any kitchen, one thing that you never have enough of, and it doesn't matter how much you have, is counter space. And so with counter space, you always want to maximize as much as you possibly can. And in maximizing all of the counter space you have, the beautiful idea that Harmonique Design Studio came up with was, instead of having the refrigerator housed here, we would actually extend the counter space and we would create a nook over here for the refrigerator, which fits beautifully, and it's also much easier to function inside the kitchen, much more functional. You have the triangle that everybody's going to talk about. And if you haven't looked up the triangle in the kitchen, look it up, because this is where it is right here. When you're looking at design, one thing for color, it absolutely amazes me. I'm not a design expert, I'm not a color expert. I like to bring in the right people. So as far as color goes, I personally never would have done stainless steel and brushed gold, but they look absolutely fabulous and everything flows together so nicely. It's something that it's throughout the house, and mixing colors is something that I would never see as a possibility, but it really works very, very well. And there's no way that you can ever have a house and complete a house without using the proper flooring. We have a wood floor mixed with carpet. It all came out together very flawlessly. It looks beautiful, and we also kept it at a great budget. Flooring is one of those things that can get so expensive so fast, and you don't think about it until you actually start to look at flooring and start to shop for flooring. Stephen Trudeau and Abby Carpet and Floors did an absolutely amazing job, and I'm so happy that they were able to come in and they were able to make the floors work, and we were able to stay on budget with the floors as well. No house is complete without curb appeal. Miguel Castro was able to come in and make sure that the house looked right from the outside so that we can do the inside, and both of them work cohesively together. Miguel Castro is all around, working in your yard, on your yard, fences, and anything else that you need. Miguel is definitely your guy. Then one shout out that you might not think about. Chris Jew from Summit Aerial Services did a fantastic job. And he does all my videos, and he does so much great work. Doing a before and after is not an easy task. It may look like it's easy, but Chris is very good. And when it comes to doing drone work and when it comes to doing the 3D work and things of that nature, it takes a specific skill, and it takes a person who really knows what they're doing. So thank you so much, Chris, at Summit Aerial Services. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited that I have a chance to kind of pull the curtain back on this one and show you the before and the after. I'm also very excited that I was able to bring in people to do the right job for the right house. I'm so blessed to do what I do, and I'm so blessed to have the team that I have. If you ever need anything, please feel free to reach out directly. My team and I are always here and happy to help.